What is going on YouTube? Hit Epic making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we're going to be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as XRP to US dollar. We're also going to be looking at DueDEX as well as the current coin market cap. Specifically in today's video, I want to continue off where we left yesterday. Yesterday, we saw the price actually take a fairly small kind of price pump, to say the least. On most of the cryptocurrencies, we saw Bitcoin actually shooting above $9,700. Litecoin saw a little bit, actually didn't really see much, but mainly it was the Bitcoin and Ethereum that really saw a nice little jump to the upside the past couple of days ago. And I would like to discuss actually where I plan on seeing the rest of these coins go to, because as you can clearly see, we are now starting to move back down once again. This ultimately has everything to do with what we just saw 2 days ago after the massive pump from $9,200 all the way up to $9,700, and how the market is reacting currently is quite comical, as this is discussed and explained on all of my social media platforms. But otherwise, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up, follow me on Twitter at CryptoVOfficial. This way, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about the market, about cryptocurrency, about the S&P 500, you can literally head on over to Twitter and DM me over there. Otherwise, let's jump into today's episode. Alright guys, so I am on my current YouTube channel, and as you can see, yesterday was a very interesting video I put out. I was basically explaining XRP, Ripple, and Bitcoin are the bulls back. Price is seeing some very interesting movements. We actually saw a nice little correction or pump on most of these coins as we exploded back up. But yesterday's video was, I feel like, fairly important as we discussed and figured out what exactly is coming for these markets and where exactly we are headed. Specifically, all of this stuff was mentioned on my Patreon, which I highly recommend you guys check out. My Patreon is pretty much explaining everything there is to do with cryptocurrency. I can literally pull it up right now. If you just head over to patreon.com, there is a link to this in the description. Type in Crypto TV, or this should bring you right to it. Specifically, the Patreon talks about multiple things. We have the Bitcoin traders tier, which you can see right here. We have the XRP tier, the gold traders tier, which has multiple people involved in it. And then we have the loungers, platinum, and the Bitcoin beginner course. All of these do and will help you become a better trader on cryptocurrency. Specifically, everyone has been asking me, how am I trading? What are my trades? How do I even use DueDEX? All of these questions are answered in my Patreon, so go check on over there. It does help support the channel. Huge shout out to the 130 people who have signed up already, and we are on our way to almost 150, so let's make that a goal. But otherwise, all of my trades leveraging shorts, stop losses, swings to the upside, post only, all these things are shared specifically on my Patreon to help gauge the market, especially with the way things are happening right now in this immediate correction to the downside. I feel like a lot of you guys are fairly interested in what exactly is going to be coming, and all of this information, as well as my price projections, will be shared on the Patreon. So definitely make sure to check that out. Also, before I jump into the episode, really quickly, we are doing the $200 free Bitcoin Crypto TV giveaway, or Crypto Influencers giveaway. There's just 1 week left now, 7 days exactly for you guys to enter. It is completely free. The link is in the description. It's my way to give back to you for breaking 16,000 subscribers. So definitely make sure to enter this. You must subscribe to the channel. You'll literally click this and then subscribe. I am checking, so definitely make sure to do so. But yeah, there are 7 ways to enter, and there is a daily bonus you can check out. But ultimately, jumping into the market, you can see, looking at the current coin market cap, majority of the coins are down. Majority of the coins are down about 2 to 3%. And ultimately, this does have a great impact on where exactly we could be seeing the market move to. The fact that Bitcoin is down about 2.5% does lead us to some very interesting movements. The fact that everything is down here, it pretty much re-justifies everything that was mentioned in the past couple of videos. Now, we could very easily adjust the way this market is looking right now. This, pattern right here could be moved up ever so slightly. I mean, it really doesn't matter if we move it up just an inch, but ultimately you can see the rejection that we are getting. Ultimately, there is a massive resistance to this downtrend that has been on the coin for years now, and every time we get close there, retest it, we ultimately get rejected, and we start to correct lower. We pretty much pull all the way back down. I'm probably expecting to see a movement down to 8,500. This is a great short opportunity. Expecting to see short-term moves down to 8,500, and then potentially expecting to see a fall somewhere along the lines like this down to our bottom support is where my head's at. I can show you this on the weekly right now. You can see this was also mentioned in yesterday's video. There's a good chance we'll see D to E correction. Somebody even mentioned moving it to July 4th, which is extremely early. That's like literally straight down, which will be incredible to see. It'd be a huge short opportunity, but I think it's going to be a little more extended. It's definitely possible though, because in these 3 weeks we exploded to the downside and corrected with a major bearish trend all the way to the downside. So there is a chance we could see that. But as I mentioned in yesterday's video, this candle had 5 days and 13 hours left yesterday. Today there's 4 days and 13 hours left for this candle, and this is exactly what was discussed and exactly what happened. We needed to close above this resistance for us to be certain we were going to start to reverse the process, reverse the move, and expect to see a bullish market. If we had the candle and we closed up here, there would be a good chance we'd start to drift off to the upside. But as explained, with the 4 days and 13 hours left, there still is a chance. But we didn't close above here. We retested it with a wick, and now we are closing closer to $9,300. This is going to flip bearish very soon, guys, very similar to what we've seen in the past here. We've seen these big movements before. We've seen it there. We've seen this. You know, even extending it back more, we've seen this bearish move, which was much bigger. So there is a big bearish move coming. There is a bearish market coming. I've been talking about it for a very long time, but when we do daily videos on weekly candles, it does take a while. This is 7, 14, 21 videos just in these 3 candle wicks. But this is a great way to make sure we are on top of the market 24/7, figuring out when is the best time to buy and when is the best time to sell. Ultimately, I also wanted to share with you guys a quick way to create the limit orders. I know a lot of you guys were questioning me, oh, well, if I have let's say I wanted to buy in at $9,300 to short. Sorry, the current price is $9,300. Setting it to $9,000, wherever the price is, right? $9,000, even though we're at 93. And then if you set your quantity to, let's say, 5,000, because we have leverage trade of 10 times, a lot of people are saying when they click sell short on a limit order, it would just fill automatically at the $9,300. What you have to do is click post only. By clicking post only, it will post there and fill once we hit the $9,000. This is a major tool. The entire definition and way of trading this will be shared on my Patreon below. But that was just a tip. I know a lot of you guys have been asking me, so I wanted to make this a broad move. Definitely make sure to get DueDEX 2. It's free and it is in the description. This is the platform that I use to trade to. And you can see, once again, the rejection. It's happening so freaking often. We're rejected here. Let me expand this. Boom. We're getting rejected here. If it draws, there we go. We got rejected here. And there's a good chance we'll get rejected here for a third time. So 1, 2, and then 3. And each time it breaks bearish. You can see each time they've had some sort of bearish trend in the market, and then it shot up, and then it shot up. So there's a very, very, very significant chance the same exact thing is going to happen. Using the post only, you can complete or you can post a trade that could most likely fill, if you wanted to, close to $8,800, and the second the price reaches $8,800, it will potentially clear it, fill it, and then you'll be able to short the market down. Very easy. Clicking sell short on a post only, boom, will open the process closer to about 86 or wherever you set it. If you did 9,000, it would fill closer to $9,000, just like that. So definitely make sure to check out DueDEX as well. They're giving away about $70 in free sign-up bonus too, which is pretty cool. But XRP, another coin, is literally teeter-tottering on breaking bearish. We do have some resistances here, and this could easily wick back up, but ultimately it is retesting, potentially breaking bearish. We've completed the gap here. Now what we're looking for is whether or not we're going to see something like this. This could be the bottom as well. We don't know if this was the top support. It definitely was a top support, but this could be the next one that we're retesting. You can see where all these wicks are. We're going to see whether or not this wants to wick up, trade sideways, or just completely break through. I'm more on the fence of probably going to break through that. Setting a new bottom support closer to here is probably what I'm expecting to see. But ultimately, I do think with everything trading sideways and everything trading bearish, there's a good chance it's going to break bearish on there. Ethereum is getting much closer to its top resistance as it slowly completes itself by filling in this gap, getting rejected once again from its top resistance, probably going to be breaking bearish. falling down to 130 very quickly, easily, and most definitely 204. Litecoin, same thing, breaking bearish, closer to its bottom support, rejected from its moving average as it fills the gap. Every crypto on this market right now is showing signs of bearish rejection, uncertainty. This is not good, guys. Like, I don't know how else to explain that. That is not good. This is all not good. This is a massive resistance, and it's had weeks now to try to break through here and days to try to break through here, and nothing has happened. This has been 47 days now. And I know it's annoying, and I know we've been trading in between there for such a long time now, but that's the uncertainty we're talking about. This annoying sideways trading eventually comes to an end, and it usually ends in us breaking bearish and falling to the downside. But otherwise, that's going to wrap up today's video, guys. Make sure to sign up for the giveaway for free $200 of Bitcoin. Follow me, subscribe to me on YouTube, and follow me on Twitter at CryptoVOfficial, and I'll see you in tomorrow's episode. Peace.